What's up, YouTube? My followers, friends, and fans. Look, remember this 12? We talked about this in one of my last episodes. Let me see if we can bring the camera back off of it a little bit. Yeah. This one has been underwater. I'm not sure if it works. I mean, you can smell the mold coming off of it. It's very moldy, musty. This is a Technique Direct Drive Automatic SLD3. It's actually a classic turntable, and what we're going to do is see if we can bring it back, get it working again, uh, cleaning it up, crossing our fingers, saying prayer, putting holy water on it, whatever we need to do, because it's a shame that this has been treated this way. These actually, man, when in good condition and vintage condition, are still selling close to around $350. I've seen them at $217 and up. So if you have one, hold on to it. And we're gonna see what we can do here. I'm just like, wow. Just wow. If you haven't seen my last video, the dirtiest 1200, go down my timeline for YouTube and see, the video is there. It's called the dirtiest 12. This one, we're going to call it the wettest 12. You can see the rust and everything that has settled in with dirt and everything else. I'm not putting any power to it yet until we figure out how bad the board is, if it's bad at all, or if it's salvageable. There we go. And we're going to go from there. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back with part 2 of sorts. We took the back panel off. Actually wasn't too bad. We had a little corrosion on the board a little bit. Wasn't that bad. We cleaned it up, or I cleaned it up, I should say. So when I use the term we, it's just me, Side looks not too bad. Got the capacitor there and stuff like that. I did run a test on it earlier, man, just to see what it sounds like, and we weren't getting too much sound out of it. I'm thinking down here, this is where the phono cables come in at, you want to call them the RCA cables, whatever, with the ground. When I was using the ground and pulling it in and out of the mixer, of course it came out of the protective shielding, so they might have to be changed. So that might be in another video when I take this plate off right here, this little silver plate, and get up under there and resolder in some new cables, because I gotta order them. I'd rather order them. I know some guys have spliced RCA cables and done it, but I would rather just order the cables that are made for this. It's got the dielectric paste and different stuff like that on there, to help protect it. I did clean it up, pretty well. And of course, I clean. This is right where the pitch control would be, right here. It's not making that crackly clicking noise that I was making earlier. And these cables here that are running here, these cables that you see here, these are for the switch that I'm getting ready to show you on the top that determines how many times the record plays. Because this has an auto stop and an auto play and all that, and it has an auto repeat of how many times you want a single song to play. So these cables, if I move this switch up here, as you see, I move these cables, help make that determination. So if I flip it over here, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. There it is. Trying to get a good view of it here. Oh, there I go. Hi, guys. But anyway, trying to get a good view of it. So there it is. So 0 would mean that it's only going to do, you know, it's going to play and then it's going to end. Then this means it'll play itself once, twice, 3, 4 times, 5 times. And then R is kind of like infinity. It's like it'll keep replaying. You see the R right here after 6 times means that it'll keep replaying the record, repeat, 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 repeat over and over again. Here is, trying to get a good light here. Here is your record sizes here from 10-inch to what else is on here? I'm trying to get a good light here. You know, from 10-inch to 12-inch. Let's get back where I need to be. So there it is. The 12-inch is 30, and then you got the 17 down here at 45. So you got 45, 10-inch, and 12. So there you go. I am gonna lubricate the motor. In my last video, you guys saw how I lubricated the last motor, you know, just by taking these screws out here and lifting this up and cleaning little magnets in here. It wasn't a big deal. But you got to lubricate down in this shaft here. There's a shaft, and after so many plays, I forgot how many it was, you have to lubricate, and this is dry as a bone, and stuff like that. I did clean it up already, as you see. As you saw before, it's not quite like it was. I removed, I'm so tongue-tied because I'm tired, it's late here. I removed pubic hair and old dirt and just all types of stuff, man, that you would not believe that was in here. Don't ask me how pubic hair got in here. But yeah, it was in here, and right in here was pieces of old leaves. I don't know how leaves got in here. They were like little crumbled up leaves and stems still in here. The other thing that's happening here, move this over. Let's see, move the tone on it. Guess what's missing? Can you guess what's missing? Yeah, I have it actually. So it's the hold on. It's the tone arm. This releases, well, it raises the tone arm, this tone arm, and it lowers it, raises it and lowers it. It has a little hydraulic in it, you know. For some reason it wasn't connected. It just kind of fell out. So I'm going to see what that's all about and try and fix that. The weight is on here backwards. You know, a lot of guys did that back in the day thinking, you know, hey, I'm going to scratch. It's going to give me better weight and all that. Really, that's a dumb idea. I would never do that. So I'm going to flip this back around and get it right. And then we're going to see what we can do with it. Right now, that's all I got on it, guys. I'm going to go back to the back here. Because I'm kind of layman, you know, so if any other guys that are heavier into electronics want to give me some suggestions. I did run this to the mixer. It just did not sound very well. I'm going to go in and see how I can fix our tone arm lever here, which I think it's kind of buried. Let me see if I can get a good camera view. I think it's kind of buried up under here in these mechanisms here. So we're going to have to take some things loose in here to see if we can get that working properly and get it back where it belongs. Because, yeah, that's not cool. It's down in here somewhere. But anyway, that's it. I'm sorry, it wasn't a whole lot more to this. What I was also looking for that, I didn't see on here was a pitch control adjuster. The adjuster screws. I haven't seen those. To see how to do that, if that's even possible on this. But this is the pitch right here. Normally, like, I think it's a couple of different models for this. So I'm thinking the pot that sits on here, normally you could separate them and clean in between them. I got in there the best I could. And as you can see, this is off. I guess it was center, and then you got 33 and 45. Let's see if we can zoom in there. I'm not seeing any screw holes in there. So again, if anybody's a little bit more versed on this, let me know. I'm not claiming to know everything. I'm a layman, but I'm getting better and better, and I'm just kind of tackling this as somebody would, trying to handle this themselves, and so forth. I have some basic knowledge of, doing these things and cleaning them up and stuff like that. But this is a much older gen of a 1200 that I haven't used in a while, or a Technique turntable. And yeah, it's a little new to me, just a little new to me. But I'm not afraid. I'm going to be taking things apart and dissecting this puppy and seeing what's what and how everything works, and that'll also come up in another video. But right now, please like and subscribe. I'm going to also show you that the platter is working and pitching correctly once I get all that checked out, and we'll just come back. So like and subscribe. I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to come back and see what else we can show you.